Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, I did that on purpose because we got a Friday the 13th video recording right now. Oh, hold on. I think I hear my mom coming. Oh, dang it. Okay, there we go. Not gonna go into it. My life's been kind of hectic the past few months, household-wise. We got... It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get into why we're all over the place. Anyway. So yeah, I did that 13-bit on purpose because it's a Friday the 13th video. Something just released today. My girlfriend's taking a nap, so I got some time. I could do plenty of things, and I decided to do this. The official teaser for Crystal Lake, the TV show coming out in October, has just released. So, similar to what I did for Sweet Revenge, I'm going to watch it on one phone and commentate on what's going to happen as I'm recording. I'm not going to show too much because I don't want to get copyright. I might not want to have the volume up too high in case I get copyright for sound, but not sure if that's as bad as visual. I'm not sure. I already watched it on this phone, the one I'm currently recording with, so now I'm just going to watch it on the other phone. So, here we go. I'm going to try to analyze and break down what happens. I'm getting to the swing of this. Here we go. Pause. Turn the volume down a little. Don't want to get copyright struck. All right, go back to the beginning and A24, freaking A24 has been releasing bangers. We got the Backrooms movie, we got Hazbin Hotel. A lot of fandoms I'm in are getting A24 attachments to them, so nice. Okay, camp. Oh, there's the Kiki Mama. Okay, so there's actual campers. Not quite sure if this looks like it's 1950s. Okay, let me keep watching. There's a stretcher. Someone's murdered.
Like someone put a curse on this town.
The death curse. From the world of Friday the 13th. So what do they mean? Does that the original world, the original continuity of films? Or the 2009 continuity, or a new continuity? Which is it? Very important. Is this like a soft reboot? Where the events of the original films happened in this universe, but this show isn't canon to them? Is this a soft reboot? I don't know. Maybe I probably shouldn't be thinking too hard. I made a whole Reddit post about this, and everyone said continuity doesn't matter in Friday the 13th. Just watch it. And I'm like, okay. But I'm a stickler for this kind of stuff, so I'm curious. So hopefully this is canon and isn't the start of a new continuity. And hopefully we get the correct mask and not the shitty Jason Universe mask, but we'll see.
It all started when that kid drowned last summer.
Kid drowned last summer. Jason. Okay, so I'm assuming right after he drowned, this lady jumped in to try to save him. And that didn't work. I can't tell. She looks Asian. Or maybe she's just squinting her eyes because there's water in them. I don't know. But let's see. Last time there was an Asian... Okay, let me count in my head every time there was an Asian in Friday the 13th. Part 2, 3, 4, 5, not 6, not 7, 8. There was one in 8. I don't think there was a 1 in 9, unless I'm. No, I don't think so. It wasn't 1 in 10, unless I'm forgetting. No, there wasn't 1 in 10. Freddy versus Jason? No, I don't think so. Oh. Nope. And then there was an Asian in 2009. So there's not a whole lot of Asians in the series. Glad they're going to get more representation. Although, was there a decent population of Asians in New Jersey in the 50s? This might not be time period accurate, but who cares? It's Friday the 13th. So this says it happened last year. So this is 58. The opening of the first movie was in 58, and as far as we knew, only 2 counselors got killed, and then we cut to present day, or quote unquote present day. It's 1980. Later retconned to 1979. But it seemed to imply that there was only 2. So does this retcon that and say there was more than 2 murders in 58? Were the stretchers carrying those bodies out? Were those the 2 opening kills from the first movie? Or were those different murders? See, I'm trying to connect and see if this is connected to the original film or not. And they said it was supposed to be, so I'm just keeping my eyes out.
There's something in these woods.
In the woods.
All it knows how to do is kill.
So this is where the legend of Jason begins. That actress kind of looks like the girl from the beginning of the first movie. The one, she's got a similar shirt, similar hairstyle. Clearly a different actress, but I think that's supposed to be who that is. So are they going to recreate the opening kill scene with new actors? So instead of reusing the footage, they're reshooting it probably slightly different. So this is a reboot? Different universe? Or is it like how the Evil Dead movies, recreate the parts from the last movie differently, even though they're supposed to be sequels to each other? I don't know, horror is weird. Continuity and horror don't always go well. But I'm trying to make it work. So something's been hunting, learning. So they're talking about Jason? Is this where the legend begins? We know it's his mom, at least for the first season of this show, so... But we know Jason does come back, so is this campfire story true? Are we going to finally get confirmation of if he drowned and came back supernaturally, or if he just didn't drown and lived as a hermit for years? Is this show finally going to give us closure? All right, let's see. The legend begins. I mean, the novelization of part 2 shows that he drowned, and then his supernatural powers that he somehow has brought him back months later. So, unless we're not supposed to use the novels. In most cases, unless I'm mistaken, in most cases, stuff from the novels can still be applied to the movies. They just had to cut them out of the movie for time's sake, usually. And we're supposed to use like the novels for, or maybe that's just FNAF logic. Maybe that only works for FNAF, but I could have swore it works for all things. Until like the novelization of Child's Play 2 established that Chucky's parents were abusive, only for the Chucky show to establish the opposite. He was just born fucked up. So I guess when something from the main media, like the movies and the show, contradicts something from the novel, then you disregard it. But if it doesn't, include it. So I guess if this show contradicts the novelization of part 2, and they say this is supposed to be canon to the movies, all right, but we'll see. Okay, machete and what was that, blue? Was that a blue jumpsuit? With her. Legend begins with her, so it's the mom. So is that Mrs. Voorhees in a blue jumpsuit like Roy Burns? Hold on, let me keep watching. Baby 13. So what was a baby Jason 13? Who's that? Is that one of the victims covered in blood getting away, or is that Pamela after murdering someone and getting covered in their blood? Which is it?
Mommy's here.
Mommy's here. Kick. Yeah. All right, so there wasn't really a lot to break down there. Just some stuff in the middle. Like me trying to figure out the timeline and me trying to figure out if this show is going to contradict something. But other than that, I guess it is just a teaser, not a full-on trailer, so there's not going to be a whole lot to go off of. But I wanted to. I'm going to get this video to 13 minutes, 13 seconds, because that's fun. So, So then, if they confirm, like if they keep saying this is supposed to be canon to the movies, then that means depending on what they do in the show, showing him actually drowning and then coming back supernaturally, or showing him surviving his drowning and then getting lost in the woods for 20 years. Depending on which one they show, something from the novelizations are getting retconned. Unless they confirm this is a new continuity, in which case, no, it doesn't get retconned. Is this in continuity? Like, if this is part of the Jason universe, and it's separate from both the original continuity and the 2009 continuity, does Sweet Revenge, is that a part of this? Or is that its own one-shot continuity? Like a prototype of the Jason universe? I don't know. We'll see. I'm assuming that the Sweet Revenge short is still canon, somewhat, to something. What's it canon to? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Is the Jason universe a reboot? Soft reboot? Are the original 11 films canon to it or not? They're being very unclear. Most people are assuming it's another reboot like 2009. Some people think it's in continuity with 2009, which is no. I don't think so. Neat theory, but no. Although the Sweet Revenge kind of does look like 2009, sort of. I could see it. But not quite. Anyway. I'm excited. I hope everyone else is excited. I hope the show is good. And I hope we get the next movie soon. Anyway. See you guys next time. Peace. Come on, 13 seconds. Bam.